Game milk. Game short. Yeah. Yeah. Really close to you today.
Hi family, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Today's Monday. Thank God for all of us that for our lives to see this wonderful day. Thank you all for tuning in here. And today, by the way, my name is Daphne Maximilian Christina Pratt, aka Casada Kitchen. For those of you who don't know me, and I'm asking you to please follow me on my YouTube channel, Casada Kitchen, the brand, to get updates of what's going on. I just want to just give a little hint, and I want you guys to really pay attention. I mean, for the past 2 days, when this Black Johnson issue came about, I told some of you guys, I said Sierra Leone is very blessed. My country is very blessed. Sierra Leone is very blessed. And I told you guys that we have whole lots of mineral in our country. I said Sierra Leone, we are diamondiferous, we are goldferous, we are platinumferous. When I tell you about minerals, we have minerals all over Sierra Leone. And so I am so happy today that this geographical survey is taking place in Sierra Leone. And for those of you who normally pay attention, you saw that there were school children giving background of different places in our beloved country where they do have minerals, not only diamond and gold. We had our kids them talking about some of the minerals that they used to make planes, some of the minerals used to make telephones, some of the minerals used in high tech all over the world. They are found in Sierra Leone. So that's a very good thing for us. That's a very good thing for us. I mean, it is really a good thing for this president, which I really want to commend him, because it has been a really long time. I mean, when I told you guys I used to work at the mines ministry, those documents were archaic documents. Those documents were documents made during the colonial days. I'm talking about these days. So hey, Mr. President, I give you the thumbs up, because now we as a people, some of us, like before when I said Sierra Leone, we are so rich, we have 94 minerals, somebody was like, wow, I didn't know that. But thank God for the program today. And I'm happy that the president did that. And you see, one thing I'm happy about with technology, we were not there, but we've learned something. But my people, I want us to pay a little bit attention to where those minerals are being deposited in our country and who are the caretakers of those areas. Like I told you guys, that Black Johnson is a mineral rich area. Very rich. It's like I said, the Leicester Peak is diamondiferous. That hill, I know what I'm talking about. And so with this a press conference, or with this ecological survey that the president is doing, I am appealing to you as citizens. Do not wait for me to give you the answer. I gave you the hint 2 or 3 days ago, but now there's a conference. And in that conferences, we heard the various minerals. Now, we as citizens want to know the location of those minerals and who are in charge of those locations. Like I said, around the peninsula, there is a heavy mining going on, and that area is being controlled by the Chinese. It is being controlled by the Chinese in as much as we as citizens will become slaved to our own environment. For those Freetonians, they've lost their lands. They've lost their identity. They've lost their heritage. To who? To the Chinese. But, like I always say, I'm always here to enlighten you people and for you guys to pay attention. Pay attention to the location of where those minerals that the president did well for us to bring to our notice. I know some of you do not pay attention to those things. And like I said 2 or 3 days ago, that Lumley area has so much mineral that if only that Lumley area is blasted, the devastation will be there, but the inputs will be great. But my question now is, who is controlling those areas that have minerals, as we heard today from our people? Some of you did not believe me when I said this few days ago, but we are hearing it now, and it's a good thing that we are knowing that we have these minerals. But my fear is, who is controlling those areas where the minerals are concentrated? Who is controlling it? Like what we are seeing in Leicester Peak, like what we're seeing around the peninsula. Are we the people controlling it, or are we going to allow our destiny to be in the hands of Chinese? And for those who find themselves in that area, are you going to protect your land, or are you going to sell it cheap for Chinese to take control? And instead of you being the boss, you being the servant. Pay attention to what is going on in Ghana. Pay attention to what is going on in Ghana. Ghana, after all what they've gone through, if you people can remember, some of you will say Ghana used to come to Sierra Leone to buy toothpaste. It is a fact. It is a fact. Ghana used to come to Sierra Leone to buy toothpaste. But when Ghana knew who they were and wanted to establish their identity, they placed each and every Ghanaian on the threshold to make way to improve their economy and to produce things made in Ghana. And for that reason, today we have to go to Ghana to buy soap. Ghana do not even have to come to Sierra Leone to buy soap anymore. And to tell you how serious the president of Ghana is, he stopped exportation of his cocoa, which is number 3. Ghana is the number 3 exporter of cocoa around the world. They stopped exportation of cocoa, and they reversed it back to homemade. So if you go to Ghana now, you'll find so many products made out of cocoa. And for those who are interested, they are building the factory in Ghana. Like I said 3 or 2 months ago, the Ghanaian government thought it fit to sack every Chinese engineer and bring back its own people with incentive to build up their country. So my question here is, with all the minerals floating in Sierra Leone, who is in charge of those areas? Are we going to sell our birthrights to Chinese? Because when I said it a few days ago that Sierra Leone is so rich with minerals, some of you were denying me. Some of you were like, how do you know about it? But thank God the president, I want to commend him for this. I really want to commend him for this. Because knowledge is power. Like I said before, when I said it, some of you were like, is it true? But now that you've heard it from the horse's mouth, that we have all those minerals, now that you've all heard it, that we have all those minerals, are we going to protect our heritage, or are we going to allow our heritage to be sold to Chinese? Because that's what I'm seeing in the peninsula. And I'm not seeing people are standing up for their rights. If we see what's happened in Uganda, we are still under slavery, because that's the mentality of slavery. We are selling our rights to Chinese, in which they are being secured by us and protected by us to exploit us. That was not what we bargained for when we voted in this president. Anyway, I'm not here to talk about the president. I'm here to open your eyes to all the minerals that we do have in our country. Who is protecting that area? Are you, the people, me and you, going to allow other people to come and take and build on our resources? whilst we, instead of being bosses of our own destiny, we become beggars to our own destiny. Ghana is doing a very great job now. I just saw a video floating around in which somebody is riding around Ghana. When you look at the workers, they're all Ghanaians. But in Sierra Leone, everything we want to do, we go to China. We pay them exorbitant money. They do what they want to do. But now with all this wealth that the president has allowed us to know, because some of you do not know that we had all of these things. Even when I said it the other day, some of you were doubting me. Where did she get it from? But if you watch the program today, which is very good, which I commend the president for, because knowledge is power. When you know you have diamond and gold at your backyard, you are not going to sit and allow Chinese to come give you 55 million and take your diamond and gold. So we need, those of you who have properties or those of you who have interest in those areas, this is your time to stand up for your rights and say, no, Chinese cannot take this. This has the thing that they can build plane with. So why will we as people not want to sell it or manufacture it? Why do we want to give it to Chinese? All in the name of fishable that we will not even benefit from. I want you to pay attention. Please pay attention. This is a big eye-opener to us, the people, that we have to stand up for what belongs to us. I have never heard anybody selling diamond and corner to any Chinese. So why they don't want to do that in the mountain? Which is, as they themselves have said today, because with them telling us about the ecological, geography in Sierra Leone, we know that those areas contain minerals. Those areas contain a deposit that will build up our country. So why do they want to sell it to somebody else? Why do they want to give it to a grant to somebody else? You see, it is sad, but that's the fact. Sorry. Coming again, we also the disaster, the near-to disaster that was about to take place 1 or 2 days ago at the Lunge terminal. The other day we were talking, about a year or two ago, when the president brought out this gigantic plan of building a bridge across the ocean to the Lunge, across the bridge between Freetown to Lunge. I'm one of those who oppose this idea, and I'm like, if we have two brand new ferries or fairly new ferries, we can do better, and it will generate more jobs. It will really bring income to the people of Sierra Leone, and it will even increase revenue to the government of Freetown. But when we have selfish people in our midst, I am going to start with the old government, the APC government. You see, when we have selfish people who really do not have the people's interests at heart, who all they think about is like their lobbyist finance. That is all they consider about what they lobby for. They do not care about whether the deal is good for the people or the deal is not good for the people. So on this case, I am putting it squarely on APC. When you people are in power, some of you only come to power for your pockets. Some of you do bad and dangerous deals. And this is the same precedent that we are seeing now that this government has come to power. It is all about your damn pockets. You do not care about the typical Sierra Leonean. Because you, APC, you people, instead of you giving all these speedboats license to operate. You people should have thought about the masses and give the people better ferry. How many people in Lunge can afford $40 to cross from Lunge to Freetown? But some of you parliamentarians, some of you politicians, you only care about your damn pockets. You only care how you build big houses. Your deals that you do for the people, it only benefits you. We used to have the ferry. I can remember when I was in Sierra Leone, I used to go for ferry ride. In that ferry, you have VIP. You have where the masses are. People interact with each other where the masses are. Where the VIP is, they generate money for the country. But because of your selfishness, you allowed all these fishing speedboats. You allowed all the speedboats. You killed that ministry. Some of you, APC, you are responsible. You APC people, you are responsible. You do not even have the love of the people. Some of your deals was just for you to build your fancy houses. Without thinking about the masses, that we have people in Lunge, we have people in those areas who depend on that ferry for their day-to-day life. You do not think about it. You do not even think about the taxi drivers who ride from Masoila to Tagrin. You do not think about the marketeers who line up those roads to sell to people because of your selfish acts. Because of your selfish acts. And now we have another government who came in with the lies that they are coming to elevate the struggle of the people. But all what we are seeing is, I mean, the whole thing is a mess. It is but a mess. Let us be frank. Let us say things where they belong. What is wrong in these people? It's everything. They want to privatize. Everything they want to privatize. Now, with their privatization, they're forgetting that they have the local people, the same people who will go where Ashobi tomorrow to vote for them. The same people who will be there in Ashobi to vote for them. When God is so faithful to us in Sierra Leone. God loves us so much. Because since I could remember, there's never been a time that ferry has sunk. Never. But what is wrong with our government providing ferry for the poor people who cannot afford $40 to take a speedboat? What is wrong with our government in doing that? Look at what when I was. Let me tell you, I love gardening. Those who know me, they know me. I love gardening. I used to go to that Lunge. When I'm coming, I buy the little country chicken. I come across, breed them. Yes, I do that. I go over there on Wednesday, Thursday. Those who are coming from Bulom, they bring them back through that place, through the ferry to bring down to Kisi. All of that thing used to happen. But because of the wickedness of these people who we call leaders, wickedness from the Aneskogoma to the Madabio, from the Aneskogoma to the Madabio, we are not going to sit and wait till a whole generation dies in a ferry before people start talking. What is wrong with us asking our president to give us a ferry and save the lives of people? Increase marketing between that Lunge and Freetown. Are we going to wait? I do not even give a cock when I'm saying what I want to say. I'll say it without fear or favor. It is all about when they have their lobbyists who come and give them big money. That is the same situation we find ourselves today with that peninsula issue. When the lobbyists come, they give you money. Yes, that's what they're there for, because they know the essence of those places. They know what they will reap And so some of these people who call themselves parliamentarians, some of these people who call themselves politicians, they all what they're thinking about. No wonder you will see somebody leave from America saying, I am a doctor, I'm a this, I'm a that, but all he's thinking about how to go be a minister in Africa. That is all they're thinking about, how to go be a minister in Africa, how they'll be able to lobby bad deals for the people. Because that is a bad deal from the Ernest Koroma time. Look, that ferry is essential to the poor people, the people who are voting for you people. A ferry is essential. Not everybody can afford $40 to cross ferry. All of those people along Lunge do not. I remember there are people who used to be in Lunge to come to work every day from Freetown. Every day. I remembered when I used to work at mines. I think Maggie Bangura, her husband was in the military. They used to come and drop her at the military, at the ferry. She took the ferry and goes to work every day. But now that's not possible. Where will she take $40 to go through a speedboat or whatever to go to work? But because of the bad deal of our leaders, who do not even have the people at heart, they don't. All they're thinking about is how to enrich their pockets. That's all they're thinking about, how to enrich their pockets. It's not about the people. But so for that reason, I think it's about time. Our people, this is a time for us, we the people, to get a positive change. When I tell you positive change. For 60 years, 60 good years, we've been manipulated by men who do not have the feeling of the people, the masses, who forget that 65% of the population in Sierra Leone are women, that we make up of the workforce, we make up of every sector. Every sector in the Sierra Leonean industry, women are part of it, but yet we are not represented. So 2023, I am appealing to you, my sisters and brothers, to think about a new direction. Not a rotting direction. Not somebody who will not think about those masses who live in Lunge, to give them a tangible, better way of transportation. How long are we going to wait for a bridge to be constructed? Whereas people are perishing, they could not even have way. I mean, I cannot understand what sort of a government, what sort of people we have, who all they think about is about their selfishness. It's not about the masses. Now that selection is here, now we are hearing all kind of jargons. Now we are hearing all the sweet talks. Now we are hearing it. And now we are seeing all the money coming out. And we will see unfinished projects come 2023. And those unfinished projects will be those that they will bargain. They'll be bargaining your destiny with. Pay attention. Pay attention. What you did not get for 3 years, you will never get for 2 years. All of this is political propaganda. Our people deserve better. And it's time for women to take place. It's time for women to take our rightful places. It's time for us women to start talking. It's time. We could not be complacent for too long. We could not be silent for too long. And like I said again, I want to commend the president for this conference that he had on this eco-geographical survey on Sierra Leone. I'm asking you people to pay attention to the areas that they are telling us are gold failures, diamond failures, platinum failures, that has all those wonderful, wonderful minerals. Pay attention to those areas. And I'm asking you, people of Sierra Leone, do not sell your identity to Chinese. Some of these areas that you are looking down on, according to even our own president, pay attention to this geographical survey and see who are occupying those areas, and see if you are going to trade your heritage, if you are going to trade your sovereignty to Chinese. Thank you. You see, like my sister is saying, she missed the coach, and they were asking her for 4 million. I think 4 million. Can you imagine? From $35 to 4 million. So hey, it is left with you. It's left with me. When we have to put the blame, we put the blame squarely where it belongs. The past government failed us when it comes to that part of transportation. But with what is going on, I'm appealing to the president. And I hope some of you can help me appeal to the president. Fail not to realize some of us, we just go to Sierra Leone just because we want to see our family. But to pay $40 to one way, $40 another way, $40 can do a great job if we have that ferry. First of all, it is so wonderful when we usually go with that ferry, when we have to sit down at the beach or the buffer and interact with our brothers and sisters, you know. And for those who can afford it, who can go in and drink, it brings small business. He built small business into the country. So I think we should talk to our president till he's ready to put this flyover bridge. Let him consider us and give us a ferry, because our people need to interact. There is so much. I used to go to Lunge to go and buy vegetables. Yes, I used to go to Lunge to go buy fish. Those who know me, I love my fish so much. They have a wonderful beach there. I used to go there to go eat drink monkey soup. I used to go there weekends. I even have a property there. A land, not a property, a land there. So, I mean, please, my people. I mean, we all have to put our voices down and talk to the president. For those of you who are, you know what I'm saying? You think, you know, and again, I want you people to please pay attention to this survey that's going on, this eco-geographical survey, and see that maybe under your foot, right underneath your feet, you have gold, you have diamond, you have platinum, you have bauxite, you have so many things that you do not know about. Maybe in your family's yard, maybe in your backyard, you never know. But pay attention. Like I said, I knew about those things some time ago when I used to work at mines. And I'm telling you, those were archaic documents. So with the new technology, I mean, I can tell you Sierra Leone is rich. We only really need a president who has the interest at heart. Thank God our president told us in his own opening statement that he does not have the interest at heart. And he's praying to God to give us a president who has the interest at heart. And may that person be a woman. Thanks once again. You can all follow me on Casada Kitchen, the brand, on YouTube. I'm seeing you guys are not following me on Casada Kitchen, the brand, but you want to be getting news. Okay, like I said, this is going to be here for like 20 minutes, and I'm going to get deleted and send it out to my YouTube page. I love you all, guys. This is Daphne Maximilian Christina Pratt. I'm still in Germantown, Maryland. You have a wonderful day.